Welcome back to Dinnertime Devotions. I'm Rick Hawks, pastor of the chapel, and thank you for joining me. Thank you for allowing me to come into your house and be a part of your family for these few moments. Today I want to talk about safeguarding your kids in a crisis. Here's a verse that we've looked at over and over again. It looks like just passing information, but it's really got some deep insight. It's Philippians chapter 3 in verse 1. It reads, "Finally, my brothers, rejoice in the Lord. It's no trouble for me to write the same things to you again, and it is a safeguard for you." Hang on to that word there. It is a safeguard for you. Just before we finished our 15 days of staying at home, we were sentenced to another 30 additional days. And if your family is like mine and you have young children, by now your walls are moving in and your patience is running out. But most of the time, it's just a matter of perspective. We can get through this. It'll be hard. It won't be easy, but we can get through these days of being quarantined. Those of us who are stuck in the house can be thankful we're not stuck in Peru. The lines might be long at the grocery store, but they're nothing like the line waiting to get in to see a doctor or a hospital or a ventilator in New York City. So we have much to be thankful for. There is little comfort in knowing it could be worse. At the same time, caring about others who have it worse benefits everyone, them and you. Paul said it's a safeguard. Choosing joy is a safeguard. That's right. Joy is God's prescription for depression and disappointment and despair, for irritability, quarrelsomeness, frustration, impatience, and more. God recommends wholeheartedly and unreservedly joy. Joy protects us, and joy also protects those around us, and most importantly, joy protects our families. Did it ever cross your mind that God has you going through some tough crisis right now to prepare you so that you will prepare your sons and daughters for the crisis that they will face? Every generation has its crisis, if not more than one. There's always going to be a Great Depression, a World War II, a nuclear threat, an economic meltdown, or a virus that comes out of China and suddenly has taken the lives of people around the globe. What we're doing today is so important because we're training our kids on how to respond in a crisis. And the Bible tells us over and over again to choose joy. So here's a simple plan. Make a chart. If you're from the chapel, you know I love charts. In fact, we're going to pop up a chart in just a moment for you. But the chart should be as many columns wide, boom, 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 as there are members in your household. And then there has to be 7 lines. And the idea is that each person fills out a part of the chart every day at mealtime. So I go to the column that says Rick, I go to the day where it says Friday, and I write down the thing I'm most thankful for on that day. Over the course of a week, you'll have that chart filled out, and then you sit down at the end of the week and say, of all these things you were happy for that brought joy to you, what brought you the greatest joy? It's learning to train our eyes to see and our minds to look for the joy in life, even in the darkest of times. Choose joy.
We want to thank you for joining us. I want to encourage you to continue to send your prayer requests at prayer@thechapel.net, and also invite your friends to watch these videos, whether on our Facebook page or at our website, www.thechapel.net.